Hello guys, I'm Ali. Welcome to One-to-One Tutoring. Today we're going to be starting sociology with a short introduction telling you about the basic content of this A-level. The exam board I'll be covering on this channel is AQA, and the textbook on the screen is the one relevant to our course. First of all, sociology is the study of society and of people and their behavior. Sociologists study a wide range of topics in society, including education, family, and crime. When studying these aspects, they create theories that explain our behavior and the mechanisms of society. These theories explain the patterns we find in society. An example is finding out why there are differences in girls' and boys' achievement in school. It is also an evidence-based subject, meaning theories must be backed up by facts about society. This means that theories cannot be based on sociologists' personal opinions. Therefore, sociologists collect evidence through research, and the best, most accurate theories explain the data available. As well as producing theories about society, sociology has practical application. An example is knowing the causes of education or underachievement. This knowledge can help us design social policies that improve educational opportunities. Nature or nurture is a good debate that occurs often in sociology. People disagree about whether our behavior is natural and innate or whether it's the result of nurture and upbringing. Biologists may argue that it is instinctive. This is an innate, fixed pattern of behavior shared by all members of a given species. On the other hand, sociologists question this and believe that there are variations in our behavior due to the fact that it is learned in early years, and everyone has different experiences and therefore has different behavior. Culture, norms, and values. Sociologists define culture as the things that are learned and shared by a group of people. Culture includes all the things that society considers significant, like customs, traditions, language, and knowledge. Members of a culture also share norms and values. These are the general principles or goals of a society. An example is valuing privacy. This causes us not to read each other's text messages and emails. Norms are the specific rules that govern behavior in society. An example is the norm to eat with a fork and knife in Britain, whereas it would be normal to eat with a chopstick in China. Some norms are written and therefore considered formal, such as laws or rules. Other norms are unwritten and informal, such as table manners. Sociologists use the term sanctions to describe anything that encourages people to conform to norms and values. These are seen as a form of social control. Punishments are negative sanctions. An example of a negative sanction is a teacher telling off a student for wrong behavior. This teaches them that the behavior is incorrect and stops them from repeating this again. Rewards are known as positive sanctions, and an example of this is a teacher rewarding a student with achievement points. This teaches them that that behavior is correct. Socialization. This is a really key word in sociology. Socialization refers to the process of learning one's culture. It's part of learning the things necessary to make us accepted members of society. Another way of describing socialization is saying it's a process of internalizing culture, whereby society becomes a part of us. Socialization begins when we are born and continues throughout life. There are two different types of socialization. The first is primary socialization. This takes place in the early years of life between the ages of 0 to 5 years old, largely in the family where we learn language, basic skills, and norms. The second type of socialization is secondary. This takes place later in life at school and wider society. There are other agencies of secondary socialization such as mass media, peer groups, and religion. Each of these play a part in transmitting norms and values to perform our role in society. Through primary socialization, we learn what is expected of us as members of the family, but in secondary socialization, we are taught how to act in a more impersonal and adult world. Status and role. A status is a position in society. Some statuses are considered ascribed and others are considered achieved. Ascribed statuses are based on fixed characteristics that we are born with and cannot change. A good example of this is the Queen, who is born into the royal family and didn't have to work hard to become the monarch. Other statuses are achieved through our own efforts and hard work. An example of this is a footballer who had to work hard and train to become an athlete. Those who occupy a given status are expected to follow a set of norms and values. For example, a teacher is expected to mark students' homework and doctors are expected to be educated and experienced. Therefore, socialization not only teaches us norms and values, but also the things we need to perform our roles in society. Thank you for watching. This was a brief introduction to sociology. Please like and subscribe for more help with sociology in the future and other subjects coming soon.